How's it going, everyone? Back with another stream today. We are playing a couple cards that the Discord has been kind of high on, so we're going to be trying them out today. This is a little bit of carryover from the previous stream where we were testing Caustic Bronco and Harvester of Misery, but I feel like last week had a lot of variants, and so we're just going to run this back. Like I said, the Caustic Bronco has been um, generating a lot of positive results from the people in my Discord. And then the card that people have been kind of high recently in Discord is Cemetery Prowler. So I'm just gonna, generate more data for them and kind of see how it goes. What's kind of cool is, we can eat a creature, and then Harvester of Misery being a 5 drop and shrink to a 4, and that, makes things a little bit easier to cast. Making a 5/4 menace is kind of a big deal, and being able to maybe mini board wipe is kind of cool. So see how high we think of this card with more with a bigger sample size. And then the sideboard, we're trying a Torp Orb, but this is a card that kind of takes over the Necromancer slot. Um, it's with Necromancer you can bring it against like Lotus Field, um, and Amalia. But Torp Orb, it's a slam dunk against Amalia, and then you can also board it against stuff like 4C Fires and such. So we'll be trying this out, trying about a bunch of different things, and see we'll see how it goes, and we'll go from there. Yes, I'd like to go first. This sounds okay. I think Zeorion's a little iffy, but I think we'll keep it. This isn't a hand that like screams Mulligan to me, so we'll see what our draw is on turn 2. If it's a land, I kind of just might want to slam this on turn 2 on the creature side, but we'll see. Because like against Yorion, Skew's is kind of a slow clock, so. But if this is like fires, having the Topo Orb and the side is really kind of nice to um, test out. So like I said, if we draw a land here, I'll probably just play this creature side, which we do, just because it's the quickest clock. So I'll put the Mutavault. Just because we are kind of the aggro deck here, we can't beat them in the long term. So no Leyline Binding. Not yet, at least. I don't think Skewz is really going to be eating that much. I kind of want to see if there's the stage for a Leyline Binding, like I mentioned. I wish this was a Bronco. Bronco just like untap with it. Just like go Sentinel attack and drain for a couple damage. Bronco would be nice here. Or at least like force them to do something, and maybe it makes them line up a little bit more awkward, right? So next turn, if I draw a land, I can go Mutable, attack for 8. Again, I might just keep this Viseju. Yep. Let's put on this Central Nameless City. Do I want another one? I think I do. Do I want to play this Viseju out? I know I'm not going to draw another land, so I think I'll keep it. It could still be Niv with Leyland Binding. I have a feeling it's fires though. This just screams fires to me. Vanishing verse, huh? God, I want to hang on to this Bestage so bad, but I feel like I might have to play this out and map here. They can't leyline binding. I think I have to. So we're not in a good spot there. Harvester of Misery. I don't think I want that. Just put in the graveyard. This is a match where this doesn't look that great. They have like an Omnath or something. They don't have red mana. Oh, okay. I guess you can take my skews. Until Valky leaves the battlefield so I get it back. Okay. That does not change my line at all. Put a map on here. Moving on to the video, I will keep camera muted. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Because I feel like they want to spend a removal on this, so. Wow, we won that game! They must have had like a bunch of unmaths or something. I mean, they also didn't draw their fifth land. So like they probably have fires and stuff and just like couldn't cast it. Okay. This is where like them having like a 5-color mana base definitely hurts because they had Abzan plus blue. Yeah, so they're missing red. So I think Torpor. I'm really glad we are trying this out because this is the matchup where we would want this kind of effect, right? I kind of want these. I kind of want these, and I kind of want Ren. So that's like 9 cards. We could board out the Harvester, board out the Decays probably, and then board out the Pushes. And then I guess the last card could be like 2 Scoozes. These either 2 Scoos or 2 Prowlers. Kind of want to just chuck the Scoozes out. It's 3 Duress. Bunch of mismatched Thoughtseizes. Picks. Yeah, I think cutting the Scoot is fine. I think there's just more utility out of like a 3/4 body than like a 2/2 that's going to be kind of difficult to grow and ties up our mana. Like this is a 2-drop that we can play on the draw, but like I think the prospect of like eating something, I could also see like an Extinction Event or two coming in. I think that's what I did before because like they're I think kind of get out of hand. Maybe it's better on the draw, but kind of like this configuration right here. Like I could see it over like a red or something because this is kind of one of the weaker cards. Let's try the Rens out first, and then if they're not great, maybe events better on the draw. for Ren, but oh, the orbs are staying for sure. I think it's just a matter of do I want Ren instead of Event. You have like no green mana here. This hand's kind of bad. Cool. We have the card that we want to try. I think I'll bottom a Shelly. It's like the card that's uncastable, I think. Yeah. I mean, this gets binding, but then we can just pick a poison the binding, which is kind of cool. So, what up, Corey? Ooh, okay, okay. Let's untap with this baby, huh? Let's untap with it. I wish to stop binding. It's only creatures, but it'd be good enough. So they don't have binding mana, which is nice. I want to land. Okay. Well, it's not a land that comes into play untapped, but you got a reader. It doesn't do anything. Don't worry. Do not worry. They have Fatal Push. So this is like not Niv then. Do they have Leyland Binding or not much like stuff like this? Interesting. Do I have to pick that? I feel like I do. I feel like I do. Oh, this comes into play tap, that's right. Do I just slam Orb here? I think I have to. I think I have to. Because like if we answer their Fable, they just go like, you know, they could potentially slam a Niv Mizzet here, and then we're just like so fucked. So like it makes them like have to like Leyline Binding, for example, which it still costs 4. So like it ties up their whole turn if they do. And if we draw an untapped land, we can go pick plus Sentinel. Worst case scenario, we can go pick plus Bronco. Okay, Leyland will cost 3 now. This could also just be an Omnath, and we're in big trouble. Actually, no, because they don't draw a card. It's actually fine. 5 mana. Okay. What are they gonna? Oh, they're just gonna Valky. That's annoying. So we have a Death Calculate, and they have another Bring to Light. I think we need a 4th land, but even then, it's kind of bad. I'll maybe play another turn out, but we're kind of dead. I think they just went turn 4 BTL to ball. Like we can't beat that. This matchup's rough. I mean, we're all in the 6 this game, so this is just like a bad matchup. Period. Yeah, we definitely needed a better triumph. Oh, they could just thought seize me. It's awkward. I mean, we just needed a discard spell for this BTL, and then we. But then they like had this on top, like the exile with the Tibalt, so like kind of in a bad. We're just in a really bad spot. They got to like push our Bronco, play a Fable, and then BTL. Like that's their curve. Their curve was turn two push our guy, turn three Fable, turn four BTL. Like that's kind of like their dream start, right? So and then like comparing this to like Bankbuster, like now we have the prospect of like being able to like draw a card without having to invest mana into it because like we are just so hamstrung right now. It's just kind of the data that's kind of cool. Like then again, like the first Bronco wouldn't have gotten pushed if it was a Bankbuster, so that's one thing. It's like pros and cons that you want to compare, right? They're just going to BTL again. We're probably dead. Let's see what they BTL for, and then I'll concede. Yeah, exactly, exactly. But like it kind of like forces them to have it, and then like if they don't have literally fatal push because they couldn't even. Second, they can cast more. Okay. Maybe I should have conceded. I don't know. So it's just attack trigger. So I need to attack. Hope to draw a removal spell. Yeah, for sure. I think I'll go like two events here and try this post-board. I mean, stopping their Valky is cool, but like it doesn't do anything against their main threat, which is a Tibalt. So this doesn't have a threat, but I will keep this. Like we're just like one top deck away from being in a good spot. Any threat here would be great. Cottage. They have double Fable in and up the beanstalk. Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh. Do I just take the Fable? Because like them going double Fable is just so bad for us. Fuck. Because if they go Bean, like they don't have anything they can really draw off it. The Fable is just like requires such an immediate answer. But like if we, because like the double Goblin is just what's really nice, especially because we don't have like a threat. This hand is just so good against us. Double Fable is just so good against us. I don't know how we beat this hand. just like this is turn one. It's like I don't know how we beat this hand. Just like hope they just don't draw anything off Bean. They have the 3 mana for Fable. Because like we can pick and then we just answer their Bean, but like it doesn't do anything. I guess I take the Fable because like that's a card that like. Well, I gotta play my second land. I'm not happy about it, but we gotta hope that we draw literally a Thoughtseize or a or a dress here. That's our best draw, or another pick. But dress or Thoughtseize is the best draw possible. Okay. Well, this makes them have to Vanishing Verse. So if they like want to just play a Fable, that's like perfectly fine with us. Okay. We get to untap. It's like it's all we have to save this throat for this Omnath. I kind of just need to like. Well, they actually might not have a fourth land for it, so I think I just need to like throat here and then pray, because like us not attacking isn't going to do anything. Like we need to take a winning line here, and us like drawing something like a Thoughtseize or an answer for this Omnath is how we win this game. We still need a lot of help though. So Bronco looking pretty good, giving us a shot. All things considered, it's giving us a shot. Discarded a Glacial Fortress. Triumph. So they can binding for jump plus twice. So they can binding for one. Or verse. Um, I'll settle here. And then if they verse or binding, whichever, I can just map onto my Sentinel. I'm just doing this as bait so that I can crack a map and try to gain value. They drew Helix. Okay. Oh, we are probably dead because we can't answer this Fable. They have removal spells galore. Yorion in hand. Okay. So they can still Leyline Binding. Bitter Triumph. Okay, that's a step forward. See if they binding here. They do. So pay 3. We do this, and then we just have to hope that these castles can get us out of the game. Cottage isn't really going to do anything. They're 18. Does it bring to light? Lightning Helix. Detail. That's okay. Okay, we're probably dead. Okay. Okay, that doesn't help us. That doesn't help us. Alright. Okay. I'll keep this hand on the play. Yeah, it's probably literally our worst matchup. Literally the Niv to light version. I think the Fires version isn't too bad, but like the Niv version is just like their top end bomb just like kind of insta wins the game most of the time, which is Valkyrie. I like Harvester here just because we have an instant speed answer to the Phoenix. Now that I'm like thinking about it, which is kind of cool. So I'll probably decay the Shredder if that's what they do. They top with the Opt. They found the second land. Nice. How would I land for us? Thank you. Play as a green side just to enable skews. Uh, Green mana means I can eat with skews. So they can cruise. They can tap out for cruise. I don't think it's worth it for me. I might just Dread Whispers here. Okay. If I draw an untapped land next turn, I can go Liliana plus and then Harvester. So they can cruise here, which is... Oh. That's best case possible, I think. Nice. Yeah, getting two birds would be sick. That'd be sick. Hey, Massimal, thanks for the raid, buddy. Appreciate it. I didn't realize you were back streaming. I mean, I haven't been really streaming much myself either, so I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well. I haven't been on Twitch in so long, so I've been kind of out of touch, to be honest. I've been so busy. But thank you. Welcome back. I gotta tune into your streams more. I didn't realize you were back. I'm very happy. Very happy to hear that. I'll slam this. I don't want to just let them go into Lightning Axe. I want to hold this up because if they just go 4 mana, Arclight Phoenix attack, I want to be able to kill it. That was my thought process. They take Opt. Okay. Okay. Ow! I see you. I see you. Prowler on time. Just on time, huh? Just in the nick of time. Exile the Phoenix. I'm debating if I want to play skews. I don't think I do. I could. I could play skews, but I don't think it's really worth it. I could play Shelly. I kind of just want to hold everything back. I kind of want to make them spend this lightning axe. How's it goes out now? Streamer uses played round and they get another diff. I don't know about that. I appreciate it. There's no creatures in the graveyard, unfortunately. If there were creatures in the graveyard, I would have. Okay, Satch. So am I channeling this? I feel like I am. Because that way then I can go Skoos, eat Phoenix. They did not find. I don't understand. It's better that I don't play because now I now if they try to bring this Phoenix back, I can just harvest her, which they do. Like this is exactly what I wanted to happen. Like they spent all the removal on cards that I don't really care about. To do this, yeah, they would just would have killed it. This is like exactly what I want. This doesn't get spell pierced. This is like perfect. I guess I could Dread Whispers first, so it doesn't it, like technically plays around spell pierce. And then I will do this. And then I'll hold mana up. If they want to like Fire Impulse, I could just eat two things in response. Yeah, I'm gonna pass the turn. Play a little game of cat and mouse here. I don't really care to bestage with their Hall. If they're tapping out to activate Hall, it's like doesn't matter to me. They discard Steam Vents, so that's three Lightning Axes that's out of their bin. That's kind of nice. Um, I think I'll eat something, and I'll just let this go. And then they might just go double Picklock, which is fine. I just want to leave a push in case they go like Shredder or even Phoenix. Yeah, there's they found a consider. Yeah, so they're like most of their through their deck. If we consider if they consider. So if they find a cruise, that's worst case scenario. Especially if we have a shell in hand. Okay, that's fine. Cool. D4. So I can go Shelly, Mosswood, and hold a push. Throat's a good draw too. So we've taxed all the removal. They found three lightning axes. They're missing one. They have one left in the deck, presumably. They definitely cruised it, Mark. They definitely did. You were right that they had it in the yard, but they cruised it away. So, which was very smart for them to do. Okay, we're at the stage of the game where they are pick lock prankstering everything. Ouch. How about a duress? Or a thought seize off the top so we can clear that fire impulse in our hands. Put its hand away. If they triple block, I have to kill two. I have to use both my removal spells because they obviously have a fire impulse in hand. So I will just ascend with the team. And if they double block, I'll just kill one. Because that's like the obvious tell that they have something. They single block, doesn't matter. You have a fiery impulse, you say. You have a fiery impulse, you say. A fiery impulse in your hand. Fiery impulse you have. I see. Do you have double impulse? If you do, then you would have just done it anyway. So Brent has a fire impulse in hand. Brent has a fire impulse in hand. You don't need no Thoughtseize to know that. They have a fire impulse, and they can see Shelly so good. This Besties you hold. I agree. And if they we just needed more shield. That's all we needed. Because we needed them to double impulse our Shelly, and then we can just play another one. That's fine. Oh, game two. But Queen. That's exactly. Um, so we saw Shredder, so port this in. 3 events and 2 duress. So this harvester, like I think it's kind of awkward because like people the de facto mid range deck pre vampires was Rakdos, and like the access to Stomp is just such a game changer just because you have an instant speed to answer Phoenix. Our deck really doesn't have that outside of like Go for the Throat. So like the K doesn't hit it or anything. So like this harvester as just another utility spell to answer Phoenix because like our fatal pushes can't answer Phoenixes. Like fables make treasures and they have blood tokens with harvester with blood type harvester. So like fatal push stock in this matchup for our Golgari is a lot lower than it is for Rakdos. So it's kind of nice to see that. Um, this just gives us another angle of attack that probably honestly increases a lot of percentage points um, against them. I think I board out the K just because it doesn't tag the cards that we care about, mostly Phoenix and Arclight, and Crackling Drake. It does tag Young Pyromancers out of the sideboard, which is nice, but then we probably have X number of pushes that we keep in. And then we also have like extinction events to like tag. I tend to not like Leon of the Veil in this matchup. Just because like the plus is really kind of awkward, and if they have like Young Pyromancer sideboard plan, like it's really awkward unless you're on the play. So I kind of want to just board this out, and then I think we board out the Broncos. Um, and I think we can like trim a push. Maybe we can even trim a pick, to be honest. God, I'm like falling more and more in love with this Harvester of Misery. Sorry, Misery. 20 seconds. Oh, I want all the removal spells. Maybe we trim a push and a pick. So 2 push. This can kill a Shredder, worst case scenario. I actually can't kill a Shredder, which is kind of awkward. I'm going to submit. I don't know if I submitted in time. It'd be hilarious if I didn't. Cool. Got there. Harvest Skippers, Pyrobabbers, Thunder Chicken, exactly. How important is Cemetery Prowler since they look? Yeah, there is. This is something that we're just trying out. In my opinion, with the meta being a little bit more quicker, I think this is fine. If the game goes long and you need value out of your three drops, this just obviously doesn't give you any value. But just being able to like go shielded plus push on turn four, for example, was like pretty solid. So I think it's just a huge meta call, and I don't dislike it. But like this could easily be a trespasser or a glissa or a preacher. I'd like all of those to be honest. Okay, we drew a throat for their shredder, which is nice. Do I want my monster Genite spell pierce? No, I kind of don't. So I'll probably just play this out as the spell side. Or sorry, the creature side, and then I'll let it get, and then I'll let it die, and then I can push plus Dread Whisper's next turn. Oh, face it, then bring back a Fiery Impulse. Sure. This song I need to delete from library. Next. Oh, I want to harvester this so bad. Is that a greedy play? That's pretty greedy, right? That's pretty greedy. Oh, I want to though. Why couldn't this be up 5 minutes later? Um, I'll play the green side again. So we're just gonna outgrind them, and then we're gonna push this baby. Avast. Such. Oh, they found a phoenix, huh? Okay. 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 I mean, hopefully this Prowler will lose. That'd be fantastic. Does the weekend extinction event? Well, I'm gonna eat this because, right? I'm not gonna event. There's no point. I don't want a Shelly here because they can just get it axed. And then we just get kind of sad. I could throat this. My other line I could be go for the throat plus monster Gen Knight. I could always just go for the throat next turn. Or if they like kill my Mosswood, bring Phoenix another Phoenix back, for example, like an event next turn. If they go Crackling Drake, I kinda wanna not cast this. I think I'm for sure going Prowler, eat Phoenix. I'm just debating if I want to play this backup Dread Knight or not. If they like kill my Prowler with a Lightning Axe, and then they can get a free attack in with this Elemental, so I like lose a life, but then they. So I'm kind of like losing a life for no reason, quote unquote. I think I'm gonna go Prowler for sure. Eat a Phoenix. I actually don't want to do that because then this will trigger this. So I'm just gonna pass. Hopefully they just like vomit a Phoenix into play and then we can. They top with Opt. They consider. Okay. Hopefully they don't have a spell pierce in hand. That would make you very sad. They did not find a Phoenix. Okay. So that makes me want to go for the Shredder this turn. Or the following turn. Okay, they did not find a Phoenix here. Wow. We're getting lucky. We're getting very lucky. Okay. So here we ooh. I can eat an instant and my throat costs 1 black. I can cost this for 1. Okay. Well, Mark, you're right. I did I did get to untap with this, which is hilarious. Fire impulse. So my instants are cheaper. They chomp. Okay, cool. So I will throat this. Look at this quadruple spell potentially. Let me Thoughtseize first. Maybe I don't want to. Okay, well, I could even just play this Sentinel here. Oh, baby, the triple spell, huh? Oh man, so good, so good. So then now we can event worst case scenario. That was a pretty good turn. That was a pretty good turn. We're on the prowl, baby, on the prowl. So they played the sleight of hand. So we only know Brazen Borrower that was on their hand. Okay. Is this a 1-2 or a 1-3? It's a 1-3. Such. Oh, don't worry. I'll be eating a sorcery this turn. I'll be eating a sorcery this turn. Nice. So I'll eat a sorcery, exile a sleight of hand. Thanks, bruh, for feeling my prowler. At this point, I kind of want to keep my prowler around more than my sentinel. So I'm gonna Shieldred the Apocalypse. No. So you're telling me that I can double spell. You know I have a Shieldred on top, so your call if you want to kill this or not. So axe, okay. Knowing that I have one on top. Got it. So 7, 8, 9, 10. We have lethal here. We have lethal on board. Crackling. Okay. Unfortunately, I guess I have to E for even here. Let me do this first. Another extinction event. Keep that on top, baby. I will eat a. Doesn't matter. I have sorcery, instant creature. I guess I'll eat another instant. It doesn't do anything, but just for shits and giggles. I know I have an extinction event off the top, so I will do this. So then this doesn't get double impulse. Shredder? We know they have Brazen Borrower. Victor Cruz. So they'll probably bounce my Sentinel, block my Prowler. I have an Extinction Event off the top. So, cruising again. Like, I have an answer to the Shredder. Cool. On the prowl. On the prowl, you say.
Why do I feel like this is elementals and we're just gonna die? Like, not happy. Surveil 1, sure. Dovin's Veto. So Eric gets control, which is probably even worse because that means our pushes are absolutely dead. So this looks like a... we're just drawing a lot of dead removal right now. I'm gonna try this because they like bend to Dovan Veto. If it's a normalized, it doesn't really matter. Okay. If this is like actual control, like we're just gonna lose this game. We drew 3 dead cards. I'm gonna hold. If I knew I had a Thoughtseize there, I would have held. It's Shark Typhoon. Sure. She-Hulk Dread. Veto, lockdown, and 3 steps ahead. So what you're telling me is none of those answer any of our threats that we have. That's good to know. Surprised they didn't veto my Thoughtseize. Okay, that's the card they drew. They might just auto war my Shieldred and stuff, which is fine. This was an untapped land. I might have just cracked a map just to bait the Otawara, but it's not. Yep. Planes. They're spending a lockdown to answer my maps. Okay. So they have one unknown card. I don't think I care about this Kihira. So I think I will Thoughtseize. Because if it's like a normalized, I don't want my shield to get countered. Maybe that was a little impatient. Cool. No Wandering Emperor, huh? So Ren, Dress. They have Lockdown. So like it's hard because if they run like the Siege Shark, like we kind of want to keep in the decays. They board in like Angel, we want to keep in the throats, but they're just like more dead draws. Those are like the easy cuts. I don't like Harvester because it doesn't answer the Chrome Seed Shark either. So I think I'm gonna board that out. And I might just go like maybe like 2 picks or something. Board out of Decay. Something like this. I just don't like our deck being so reactive, you know what I mean? But this is a matchup where it's like Cemetery Prowler isn't the greatest. We're talking about Cemetery Prowler, and you know the games go long, and it's just one of those things where like this isn't a matchup where you just want to vomit your hand out or vomit your spells out. Like there's a lot of spots where you actually just want to sandbag a bunch of stuff, and if that's the case, then like you're not really gaining much from the Prowlers. You're still keeping it in. It's still a vigilance threat, so it doesn't get Wandering Upward, which is nice, and it does exile Memory Deluge, but outside of that, it's like it's a little vanilla for a matchup where you know you kind of want more value out of your 3-drop slots, right? So it's not bad. It's just like it could be. That's where like it waxes and wanes of like what 3-drop you want, depending on the matchup. God, if they have a shark or an angel and we can't answer it, we have this Liliana, but speak of the devil, Prowler's like, you called, you called. How would I land? I don't think I'm gonna duress right now. I kind of want to double spell. If they go like tap up for a Sea Shark, I just Liliana them. The deuce. Okay. This is where drawing a third land would be very clutch here. Okay. Because we can go duress into Bronco. Untap land, please, one time. I think I still have to sandbag. Man, our mana has just been so awkward. Now they can just double spell. Double Normalize or Vita or whatever. Yeah, us missing that third land drop was just so detrimental for us. Wandering Emperor. I think we're just dead. think we are just dead. Our mana base has fucked us again. I mean, this is where Bankbuster would have been nice. Because I could have just played it and not worry about it getting answered. So they'll probably just lay down Arns my Caustic Rongo. If we draw an untapped land here, I can Ren and attack the Wandering Emperor down if they lay down arms. If they cast tap out for a Regal, that's probably really bad for us. Okay, we just can't do anything. Can't do anything. Cannot do anything. So they have Regal Caracal instead of I've seen lists play both the cat and the shark. They probably just board both that against us. It's a great hand. Because we can just Dread Whispers on the play. Get the extra card down. We saw a late on arm, so I don't want to just play my creature out and get no value out of it. Because I think we're at a point where, like, it's okay if this gets counterspelled next turn. Like, we just gain a card in the exchange. Next turn I might just go red. Damn. Well, I can map this. That's cool. Shieldred. I will not put that on the bottom. Do I want to play Ren again? I think I do. They didn't counter the first one. They have another Get Lost. It's a big boy. I will not put Durst in the graveyard. Thanks. I did win the Phoenix match. I did indeed. I was gonna say, I don't know if you saw the part where I was like triple spelling, but I was gonna say you should probably clip that for your own personal pornography library. And then if anyone questions you about Prowler, you can just like paste that clip. I think you said you're on the beach, so I don't know if you have access to clipping on your phone, but that would be I highly suggest you do that. What up, Last God? They got another get lost. Jesus. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Well, this is what I was talking about. Where like we can exile memory deluges, which is kind of nice. And this is just like this board is super Wandering Emperor proof, which is nice. If they have a verdict, that sucks. Oh man, we're kind of flooding too. We just have more lands than they do. Nice, Last God. That's awesome. Congratulations. Classic Bronco. This just like stonewalls it. They're gonna need something better than a Bronco. Such. The two get lost for both Morens. Oh, two drop. No. Sag. Sorry to hear. Liliana of the Veil. Bitter Triumph. Oh. I'm gonna Besage of the Hall. Next turn, I think. Fuck. Fuck. I think we are dead. Body of the Bitter Triumph feels really bad. But we have like, we just flooded way more than they did. We have 8 lands, they have 7. It's fortunate. And this is spots where I was like, I don't really like Liliana here. Because they just have a way to just accrue card advantage. Well, I'm guessing casting both. I don't think we're winning this game. We kind of just like never drew a discard spell to protect our threats either. That's also kind of unfortunate. Like if he kind of just tagged one of these get lost that they had in the opener, would have helped. Then maybe like I shouldn't have played out the Ren, but it's just like the most robust threat that like where if we can make them have their second get lost. Sure. Okay. I think at this point, I'm surprised they plussed here. Okay. Attack you. You deluge. I don't think we're winning this game, Mark. They just have double walker going. Okay. This makes them not doing the 2/2 is what's as menace, bruh. I need another Shieldred, attack in, and then drain for 2. That's how we win this game, potentially. We need them to have, like, nothing. We have 2 castle draws, which is nice. We need these next couple draw steps to be whiffs. There's a land. Okay. That was not a whiff. These have lifelink. It's not a good draw. I'll activate castle one more time and then concede. Alright. Are we going to draw a third land here? Agreed. Agreed. And who knows, maybe I was just playing incorrectly. Maybe I shouldn't have maybe I shouldn't have played the right now. Maybe I should play my 3-drop threats first. Maybe I just played that incorrectly. I'm not gonna have 6 because I want to make it seem like I'm going through all the phases, so it's like a little bit more of like a reverse bluff. Maybe I should have pushed here. Take the 1. Why do I feel like they have a protection spell? No protection spell. Why can't I ever hit my 3rd land drop? Why? Our turn would have been a lot better. Luckily, I didn't have a protection spell. If I don't hit my 3rd land drop here, I think we're just literally dead. Okay. Land. Thank you. That was a very desperate land drop that we needed to hit right there. Okay. I wonder if they'll attack me. Okay, now they're definitely gonna attack me. I mean, you hope that they just have nothing left. I was hoping that they ran out of creatures and they just drew 2 more. Yeah. If I can untap. This gains trample. This is where like Lissa would be good, because we're talking about how matchups where Lissa's good, and it's just like this spot. Because I like literally stonewalls them. Now we're just kind of dead. Okay. And this is the match where like Casa Bronco's just like not good, but neither is Reckoner Bankbuster. Cannot double block. Guess we go like this just to survive. And if they have any pump spell, we're dead. Cool. Sweepers, come on down. Sweepers, come on down. I think I'm going to board out the Broncos. It has no spot removal. Oh my god. So this is a good 5. We can hit our third. Our first sequence of draws is third land into creature, any creature that's not shielded. This is a winning hand. This is a good hand. If we draw 2-drop here, I know we brought out Bronco, but if we draw like Monster Dread Knight or Scavenging Ooze, now's the time to draw it right now. Play that first so we don't draw any damage. Hopefully they ran out of creatures. That is the hope. Or if they do have another creature, it doesn't have haste, and this will now can start taking over. Oh, they have the Spike Field Hazard. That's hilarious. Shieldred. 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 Okay. Okay. Any threat would be great. Any threat. Any threat. Well, they're probably thinking the same thing. Any threat on both sides of the field. Thanks. You would have pushed that end step? Interesting. Nice. Okay. Go, Shelly, go. Shudder did 10 damage in one turn cycle. 1.5 turn cycles. Jesus. Two. Draw, swing. Mulligan to 5. Never give up. Never back down. Even if you mull to 5. This is a lot worse on the draw, though, I will say. The Harvester of Misery. I'm not a fan of Duress in this matchup just because you don't really care about their spells, you care about their creatures. I'd rather just have a literal removal for it. We're gonna bowl into 5 again this game, aren't we? 10 is so bad. I don't know if we want to keep Liliana or a push, but I need a catch up here. Arguably the best draw we could have drawn. Like a duress is not really good here. Like I never want to cast duress turn 1 on this matchup, which is like says a lot for that type of card, right? Can we survive here? They topped. That's not good. Save a point of damage this way. So we know they have a Lauren's escape. Indestructible. Okay. Kind of want to save this for the Gigantha. I also have Extinction Event for the Gigantha. I think I'll wait. They didn't put Gigantha in hand. They have double protection, so I'm gonna be sad. It's a land. Yep. Okay. Are they just forgetting about Gigantha? That's what it looks like. It's a close game. I think they just forgot about Jigantha. Oh, we have a 2-turn clock next turn with push up. Do they have a protection spell? No, they do not. It's such a clutch draw. Because now we don't die to a the 2-mana 2/2 haste. Yes, 10th district. Thank you. We won both post board games on a bowl into 5 against this deck. On the play. Decent hand. Decent hand. I'm gonna Blue Marsh here. We technically can take 2 life if they. Before it gets like an aggro deck, I want to like push. Okay. Tishana's Tidebinder. Interesting. It's actually Merfolk. Literal Merfolk. I have like a literally like a 5% win rate against Merfolk, just FYI. I can never beat this deck. They just always have the nuts, or they just I don't know, like it's just something about that their deck I just cannot beat. It's actually crazy. I don't know if Torpor Orb does much against this deck though. Try to take a collected company with this. Because I feel like Torpor doesn't really stop them. I'd rather just play sweepers. They just like didn't do anything in turn 3, which is fantastic. That's the card I was worried about. Okay. Yeah, and I cut the culling ritual for a Path of Peril, which Path of Peril is still good against this deck, of course. They did not Deshaun his Piebinder my shield raid, by the way. It's pretty good. Okay. Um, Not having a fatal push is kind of awkward. push this. And they sacrifice Merfolk. They're not going to eat this. 100% Mark. 100%. Scoos is based. Agreed. Abrupt decay. It's a good draw. They're gonna flash in a collected company and have some sort of combination of Merfolk where I just insta die and I'm gonna be very sad. Trigger. Trigger. They drew into the Tidefinder after this trigger. That's hilarious. They would flash in. I guess they'd have to chump here. Block, block, take 3. So 2, 5. Oh yeah, they would just die to shield right on top. Yeah, so they would have just died anyway. It's hilarious. Okay, the old fish. I don't think I board in Torpor Orb. I think it's just bad. I think I just board in 4 sweepers and hope we can stabilize by then. Duress, 3 Bronco out. I think that's pretty clean, right? I think that's pretty clean. Honestly, I might go back up to 5 sweepers, Mark, and go 2 path. Or 1 path, 1 coloring ritual. Just go all in all the sweepers, dude. Like I said, I can never beat Merfolk. So if I win this match, this will be a hell of a league. Hell of a league. Yeah, I'm excited for Harvester. I'm glad this can tag the 2 mana lord that counters stuff because this will just kill it. And that's not even considering the ETB effect. We'll surely draw into a sweeper, right? Surely we'll draw into a sweeper. Surely we'll draw into a sweeper. I think on the play, I'd rather. I think both are bad on the draw, but I think I'd rather just have Liliana. They're trying to find a land, huh? Decay. Thank you, Decay. We need a sweeper pretty bad. Yeah, how many am I running in today? 2? Yeah, just 2. Gotta love when they mill a collector company. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I'm at Prowl. Thanks for fueling my cemetery Prowler. Appreciate it. Light a company. Did my internet just die? I think my internet just died. Great. Alright, we're back. Did my internet just freeze for a second? Cool. I'll put my Prowler in the graveyard. Okay. I would hope to. Do I have any enchantments in the deck? I don't think so, right? I'll sell their enchantment. It's choosing not to do anything. All the cards. They just can't hit draw the third land. They're pulling a KO diamonds here. They're pulling a KO diamonds here. Can't draw the third land. We finally beat Merfolk. Yes. Finally. We beat fucking fish. It got fucking goddamn sashimi. Finally beat the sashimis, huh? Yep. You want the omakase dinner for tonight, Luna? Fucking omakase for dinner tonight. Fucking yes. So I think so far this league, the cemetery prowlers have been pretty cool. I think the matchup against Phoenix, I think showcased the true power of it, just because it can. We literally triple spelled that game, and it wasn't just like a convenient triple spell. It was like a very very critical triple spell turn. We almost quadruple spelled that turn too, which was crazy. So the problems were definitely impressive this league. Liliana's been pretty impressive too. The Harvester of Misery has been pretty impressive as well. So I think these, adaptations have been pretty good. I think the Caustic Bronco is a card that I still want more data on. I just haven't really been drawing this card or slamming it on turn two. Um, so again, like the jury's still out. I might like just run the 60 back and then maybe change the torp boards for Something else. Maybe I originally had like a one culling ritual, one Reckoner Bankbuster. Maybe these two can just be two Reckoner Bankbusters just for the control matchup. Um, that's something to consider as well. And then, like we can just board those in against Phoenix appropriately. But like speaking of Phoenix, I think this is a card that's been really impressive. Just being able to instant speed kill a Phoenix was huge in that matchup. It can kill a young Pyromancer in a pinch. The decays look pretty good today. So far, this is a shell that we can kind of be flexing around here and there. But overall, I think uh, like my RCQ, my personal RCQ is in like literally in a month from now. It's like May 25th or something like that. So I think it's just a matter of waiting till the meta really settles. So I have Luna in the shot here too. Like it's about like waiting for the meta to settle a little bit more, and then we can kind of attack it appropriately. Like if the meta is all like low to the ground, Phoenix, aggro, like Prowlers are really good there. If we're in a meta where like the games go long, if like for some reason like Rakdos mid range comes back, if like Blue Control ends up being a thing, then like these Prowlers maybe should be something else. But like even against something like Waste Not, I think Prowlers are kind of on the weaker end just because it doesn't really technically do anything in that matchup. And that matchup goes long. But like if the meta is all Phoenix and aggro, like the Prowlers end up being pretty good, right? Harvester Mystery is also a card where like it's definitely meta dependent. If there's a lot of Amalia and aggro, Phoenix Harvester is pretty good. If the meta is like Lotus Field control, I think if Harvester can probably be sidelined, but overall pretty happy. We won the match where we won on both Mulligan to fives is crazy. Hi. So I appreciate everyone tuning in out. Support the channel. If you wanna support the channel, please hit that follow button on Twitch if you haven't already. Subscribe to me on YouTube. We're trying to get to 2,000 followers and 1,000 subs on Twitch and YouTube respectively. And hope to catch everyone next time. Take care. Bye.